Okay, come on, game. Oh god, I'm getting.
There's a Series 7 TTV.
Yeah, I believe the one here was
It's
the 8
oh, it's
because
in
it's
medium. Yeah, there's a Series 8. There's a Series 8 TTV, but it's actually under medium tractors, not a large tractor.
All right. All right.
And according to this game, it's a medium tractor. At
Yeah, it's 340 horsepower option. There should be.
it's only a 287.
All right.
The 8
Well,
Series.
basically that was.
Yeah, the 8.
Well, this was a Warrior edition. And then what fun fact is he wasn't a Lamborghini. It wasn't even like a
No,
Lamborghini special. It was just
just
they'd
look.
stuck the badges and the stickers on it.
Which, yeah, the different thing was if you looked at the actual. Because I thought it was a bit odd looking at the colour.
Well, it was Deutsch's like lime green, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what I mean. I looked at the colour and thought, that's.
Well, Lambos are normally silver. Lambo tracks are usually silver.
Yeah, but there wasn't. I looked at it and I was like, that's not even a Lambo. It's not a Lambo because it's. It's the wrong colour.
I did enjoy that. I think the other thing was
I like the
basically
Massey.
him having a moment like I think we've all had in the game when he was trying to plant that GS2. I was like, didn't get the auto drive set up, and then
GS4.
The GS5 was called something like that. But basically, like, didn't get it set up right, and then forgot to lower the drill, then forgot to turn the drill on.
This one was where
No.
he set the fucking cruise control with him and Caleb in the cabin. They fucked off.
Yeah, we're heading up to do 9 now.
Yeah.
I was on the map then, and I watched you make the turn, as you said, yeah.
I was making the turn anyways. I just took the long way around.
Bollocks, you were. You'd forgot.
I had not forgot. I was taking the long way around.
Bollocks.
It's not bollocks. We got. Is that it for the temple or what? What's happening with the temple?
Right now, we need to feed some more wood into the solar, but it requires wood beams. 22,000 litres of them.
Did you not? No, you not done no more chopping.
Not lately. No, we don't really have any forestry land at the moment.
Well, there's not. I mean, we can't plant trees and just whack them down because there's a lot of trees I would decide to get rid of. Your decoration trees.
I don't want to get rid of those though. Those are there for decoration.
They look odd. And these are going to take a while. And
Tell me about it.
You didn't even look for that mod, did you? No.
Which mod?
Didn't you say there was a mod where you were supposed to display how many years or whatever?
Oh yeah, extended info displays. Yeah. Well, like I say, I didn't realise till yesterday that my mod hub was set onto crossplay only. So for a good while, every time I've been looking at mods, all I've been looking at is what was cross-playable.
No. Yeah. Because Alan will be back with us probably at some point. We don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just a little under the weather at the moment, so.
Yeah, we don't know when. When's that rain coming in?
Not rain coming in. It's not rain, it's hail.
When's that hail coming in?
Between midnight to 4 AM.
Oh, okay. Have we got...
So...
Have that... What... Have you done that fertilising?
Yeah, it's done.
What are we... How are we doing on growth stages? Because I imagine that hail's going to cause some damage.
Top of 8 is going to be ready next time, which is barley, as well as the top rice paddy.
We've only got one harvester, so...
Yeah, they'll go one at a time. Obviously the grass in 9, I can probably mow the grass in 9 to be honest, that's probably not a bad so there's no pressing issue, at least it's something.
I mean, how much is it gonna... How much would it cost for sheep?
Right, well, an enclosure. Decent sized one, 'cause I don't want to go with this. You're looking at 100 grand.
Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Well, no, I'm not saying that against you. We have the money.
No, I know. I'm not.
What we don't really have right now is a lot of massive space.
And we don't have grass bales for them.
Yeah, but we've got a grass field that's ready to harvest.
Well, yeah, but it'll wrap it.
Mm.
We bale it, it'll fucking wrap it, won't it?
No, we have a square baler now.
Yeah, but I thought that was an auto wrap.
No, you don't get a square bale auto wrap.
I thought you had a square baler with a wrapper.
No, we have a separate wrapper,
Okay.
which I think we only rented because I can't see it anywhere. But no, there's no such thing as auto wrapping square baler. What I would suggest, there's never been one in the mod. Once we've once this field 97, this oat harvest is done, we'll straighten off one of these corners and stick a sheep barn in a corner.
On where?
I've told you before how field 12 I would like to maybe like level off its shape a little bit.
I thought 12 was gonna be for something.
Oh shit, yeah, we have those. Bollocks.
What?
We have field 1 and 2 which have red beets and potatoes on, both which are going to be ready next month. I forgot we own them.
What? When did we own one?
We bought them at the end of last episode, didn't we? I remember now.
Yeah, we did.
So we're going to need the massive Colossus harvester for potatoes and for red beets.
The fucking trailers.
Massive trailer, which I'm not going to buy them till the morning because we pay a day's rental otherwise. Rent them, I mean, not buy them. Because that'll be the main job, will be... I'll stick an unrealistic header on it, we'll soon bounce through it.
Yeah, because you need both. Don't forget, you need both the potato harvester thing and the root
I'm kind of hoping
harvester.
You kind of hope field 7 comes up as a contract at the same time, because that's also a massive potato field right next to it.
Yeah, I know. That's what we keep looking at the contract for that, but I don't think there is one.
It's not come up yet.
But isn't the field ready for a top removal?
Yeah, the field is ready. It's been ready for like months. Don't forget, we've got withering off, so the AI is not kind of pushed to do it.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, because what? I'm just now, there's something in my noggin that is telling me we had a discussion of a paddy field.
We did, yeah. We were joking about making like 2 into a massive paddy field.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Not yet, anyway.
No, because didn't we think of also look at the possibility of joining 2 fields together?
Yeah, well, I think the plan is to join 1 and 2 together.
1 and 2.
And then maybe do the same with 6 and 7 in time. But we can't join them to 1 and 2 because there's an actual tarmac road in the way, which I don't think we can deal with. But 6 and 7 have made that one big paddy field. And then we get Alan's foot transplanted rice on it.
And then Alan murders you.
He wouldn't do that.
Maybe, maybe not. To be honest, I'm kind of lucky we are where we are with Conson at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely, we've got breathing room.
Yeah. You could say that. You could say that was satisfactory as well. Fucking hell.
July 20th. In fact, you're literally over a year ahead.
Yeah.
It's mental.
But the interesting thing is, it has give me recently, because I'm not recording anything, because as I explained in the channel update, why I'm not recording as well is there's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, but it's giving you the breathing room to do that.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I'm needing to take this time, but it's also helping me, like, with the drawings. Gives me time to just sit there and draw.
Yeah, which is good. Which is really good.
But you've got to think, there's no point me starting anything new because I'm not going to be able to commit to it yet.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
I mean, like, I can do the Planet Coaster 2 stuff, I can do stuff like that because it's already on the channel, but it's keeping it up. And the fact that I'm going to be out for a month, but we have a solution to that problem now. So the Tuesdays and the Thursdays, I will still be able to live stream.
Yeah.
Actually, no, wrong, dick. I will still be able to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it'll be a case of after we're done, I have to go into edit mode. Because I can't save them, I can't keep them saved on that laptop. I have that other laptop, my gaming laptop.
Yeah, but it hasn't got the hard drive space to run a lot of stuff.
No, so all it'd be a case of running OBS, Discord minimized, and record. Basically, we would record what we would do for like Planetcrafter and stuff like that. We would record it on Satisfactory. I'd record it instead, and then I would edit it, get it edited that night, get it uploaded. I can do the thumbnails because it has Canva on. So
yeah,
I have the tools. DaVinci Resolve is on there. It runs it perfectly fine. I know that it doesn't bother it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because the way DaVinci, honestly, once you eventually get your new system and start using DaVinci Resolve, you'll never touch Vegas again.
Probably not.
We've just gone up, the free version now has just gone up to version 20 on DaVinci Resolve. And yeah, I've not used Vegas at all since using DaVinci.
I know.
I used to swear by fucking Vegas. And to be honest, I actually swear by DaVinci Resolve. It's a good tool. And it's helped a lot. Because what did I say? What did I send you the other day? I'm sat there editing. Do you know how many timelines I actually had on my DaVinci Resolve at that point?
Go on.
Throughout the video, all them videos, throughout the weeks that that I hadn't edited.
Yeah.
I had over 20 timelines.
Jesus.
On
and he was
DaVinci.
managing it.
Yeah, because when you switch timeline, that timeline is its own thing.
Yeah.
So when you edit, is there anything else I need to roll? No?
No, that's it.
Okay. Can I just park the roller up quickly?
Go on.
Because obviously, what are you wanting me on? Are you wanting me on?
I'll go on to the potatoes or the beets or whatever if you want.
Well, you do that then, and have we got? I've got a harvester, haven't I?
Yeah, I'll need to rent the root crop harvester. So
Have we
you got a harvester.
got?
You got a spare tractor and a big trailer. We'll make it work.
Yeah, I'll use probably I can use the Michelin or the.
Yeah,
The other one.
I'll get one of the TARDIS ones rented because we'll have far more than.
Yeah, because I hate it when it does that.
Or the squares thing.
No, after the rain, it always does the weird sky thing when you look at the back. When you look towards the back of the hill, it always does that weird thing with the skybox.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. You know, I kind of want a Deutsch for her. I kind of want one of them tractors now for the farm.
I've got one on Riverbend. It's a good machine.
Yeah, but it's one make that we never really use. Weirdly enough. I'm guessing that's you renting shit, because I got a lag spike there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not really a...
Yeah, it's not one we've done. I also admit the only reason I've got one on Riverbend is because it came up second hand.
Yeah, but we never really... That's the thing, we never really use them. We tend to stick to...
The brands we know and love.
Our favourites, like, you know, like the John
I'm
Deere's, the Massey's, New Hollands, Fence, Valtras.
I'm far more just whatever turns up in the used section these days.
Why the fuck have you got a pink weight? Oh yeah, because you don't lose it that way.
Exactly, yeah, you can see it.
Where's... Oh, that's a forklift. A few parts.
Yeah, that might take you a while to do with that.
Oh, I had the engine running because I knew I was jumping back in, tapping back to it. I stopped the engine. Right, so where's this going now? Let's have a look. Have a look. These... Ooh, the contracts have gone real shit.
Yeah, give me a minute, yeah.
According to the contract screen, there's only 3 contracts.
Yeah, I have a feeling that'll sort itself out.
Deadwood.
Which is 0 trees.
Rock removal. And wood transport.
I have a feeling that will sort itself when the game figures itself out. I think having seasons off kind of confuses the game as to what it's supposed to do when a little bit.
Right, so there's... Ooh, that got hit fucking something terrible.
What did?
The paddy field. So there's 8 that needs harvesting and the paddy field at the top.
Yeah, that's what I said, wasn't it? I think 8 is a barley field, which is our standard. They're both going to use our standard machinery, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm just figuring out which one was going to be the best to do first.
Kind of whichever you want. I don't think it makes much of a difference. Obviously, the barley wants to go in our grain mill. The rice goes down to the canning factory.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's going to be a monster task. It's going to be replanting field 2. Let's see if I do combine 1 and 2 first.
I miss, as much as this is going to sound weird, I miss the fact of knowing how long a field would take to harvest.
I'd say cosplay still gives you that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I loved the fact that we knew when you did cosplay cosplay planting.
It told you like how long it was going to take.
How long it was going to take. I used to remember. It was one of the maps. Was it the X? Was it ×4 map? Maybe.
But I mean, there's a few like that. Well, some of the ones on home walls were like that. It was like 6 or 7 hours of real time.
Yeah. It wasn't home walls itself, because I never really got a chance to mess with that map. It was...
Right, so I have done 3 sides of this field. I'm on 120,000 litres of potatoes.
Oh boy.
My the house I bought has a capacity of 2.5 million. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Because at 112,000 litres, it's 4%.
Yeah, my next question is where the fuck's it going?
Best price right now is not the farmer's market because we ain't selling it there. And probably not Goldcrest Valley because the train it would take us an eternity at such small amounts at times. It's probably going to be the harbour, the grain elevator. Because that's the only other place that'll take them. But I don't think there's any productions using spuds, is there, in Payscape? Unless like a soup factory, but no, I'll just sell them because in the day we wanted the land more than the crops. The crops are just a bonus.
No, there was discussion of the soup factory. We had decided of the possible looking at a soup factory.
We certainly haven't got the money now. I think soup factory.
I know
like,
we have.
Let me have a look. Factory. Obviously the soup factory is like pretty expensive. 405,000.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Especially with the lawn over our head still.
So, yeah, I think it's gonna be a case of just selling it wherever's the best price. And obviously a quick change of headers and go and stick the B header on and then go and do field 1.
It's lucky I thought about that fucking rice field.
Why?
You hadn't flooded.
Okay, had we not? Oh well. You've been and done it.
It was flooded. We flooded them both last time. We flooded what we could last time, but that rice field needed flooding. It's okay I didn't. Because otherwise it'd be damaging. We don't want to lose really the damage. But I kind of had a feeling he wasn't going to pick any of the tractors he'd looked at. It's kind of a shame because that little Massey wasn't. The Massey wasn't so bad, the one that she got in.
That was a 7S, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it? It was a 6 or 7, it wasn't the biggest one.
No.
Actually, personally I thought the Fed 720 looked good. I actually quite like the McCormick as well. Oh, there was a New Holland there as well, wasn't there? Which I know Caleb's a big New Holland fan.
He's class, isn't he?
He's got a few, he's got a couple of
because there was another class in there, there was a case. It just shows why farmers hardly make any money. I mean, you heard some of the prices that them tractors were. It's like...
Well, obviously, I don't think farms with prices are completely unrealistic, so we know roughly what big tractors are going to cost.
Yeah.
I mean, used in the second-hand ones at times I've linked you to.
Yep.
Because we have a few local dealers around here because we're a very rural area.
I mean, yeah.
That's the thing I've always said now. Most farms in real life, your brand of tractor is decided by one very simple reason: which dealer's closest.
Well, yeah. But the weird thing is the, and I will name it, but the Milk Hut. They, because it's where I get my milkshakes from. Nice milkshakes.
You know, the small world scenario. I went to school with the massive ones. That.
Which one? The Milk Hut at Ruse there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Christ.
Absolute small worlds. I saw an article about it in the Westmoreland Gazette and recognised her in the picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've known her. In fact, her grandmother lived next door to my dad.
Christ. No, she
Small world scenario.
Yeah. She makes nice cakes though. Very nice cakes.
Yeah.
But they have a new Holland. The
Right, fair enough.
Cumbria Cow, the other ice cream place, they have... Oh, I sent you pictures of it.
Can't remember now.
Yeah. Oh, for some reason the grain's reappeared, by the way.
The grain.
The grain in the hopper has reappeared.
Oh, it's working. Oh, so the potatoes are working in this. Must have been a graphical bug last time.
Yeah.
By the way,
What?
415,000 litres, 16% full.
Oh. We're gonna end up with...
Well, no, because I'm just going to sell it all on the grain. The grain elevator's a sell point is unlimited, so I'm going to sell it all there.
We're gonna end up with probably over 1 million litres.
No, no, about 750,000, I reckon.
If we end over 1 million, I'd laugh.
Because if you look at how much of the field I've harvested, I've done most of it.
I don't know.
If you look at the map, you can sort of see by the...
You missed bits.
No, I haven't. I do it that way. I skip a line.
Yeah, you're one of those, yeah.
Because it makes the turn, because it means you have to try and turn as tight. But yeah, I literally skip a line as I'm going along. Because it's difficult to get them to turn. Unless you can do a 3-point turn, it's very difficult to turn them round and put them back on line in time. Whereas if you skip a line, it's a nice gentle turn with plenty of time to line yourself up on the line before it starts.
I've done a headland and a bit.
Oh, have you done the? You're doing the barley first, eh?
Yeah, because then, well, then if you want to bales off it.
Yeah. Well, like I say, my plan was probably because I'm probably gonna have to, if I'm gonna rip these into one field, I think I would then have to rip the whole lot in order to get a seed or anything to pick it up.
Yeah, you'd have to rip it in one.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I couldn't just rip the line out and call it done. The whole field has to be in one state. I think so I'd have to, literally, we'd have to rip the whole of both fields.
Oh yeah. But you'd have to put the line in first for the thing to then recognise it.
Right, 500,000 litres, 20%. By the end of this thing, we're calling us the Walker Brothers.
Glad you used that one rather than the foreign name for it.
I don't know for the Seabrook siblings, but that didn't sound quite right.
I miss the Canadian ham.
Do they not make them anymore?
I don't know.
Must admit, I think I was in Home Bargains and I saw beefy ones, which I've not seen those for a while.
No, I used to like the Canadian ham.
Oh, I love Canadian ham, they were great.
Seabrooks. This is the thing. This is what we're like, guys. We talk about.
But even their cheese and onion was superb.
I remember the sweet corn.
Hmm?
Nobody hardly remembers their sweet corn flavour.
No, I don't.
Chris, the limited edition type ones, and they were fucking lovely.
Right, potato field is finished.
Yeah, we've got about 600,000 litres of potatoes, probably.
You turned the fucking camera on again, huh?
No, why?
596,900.
Hang on, why did you say he's turned the camera on again? What did I... Oh, it was the tango.
Do you remember when you asked me about... You literally waited till the split, and it's the first time I've had apple tango in months. And I just haven't taken a sip from a can and you asked me about it. And it scared the shit out of me. It's like, what? What? How?
And it's the fact that probably at the same time I picked up my can of apple tango, so that's what did it.
Yeah, but it's like literally, I've not had any for a little while because I haven't bought any. Not any particular reason. I actually bought. I haven't been into farm food yet because I can't justify a whole farm food just for cans of apple tango. So I got 2 packs of 8 out
Seriously,
of. I think it was Aldi.
If
You drink like 14 cans a day. I don't.
No, but if I'm making a pop run or soda for you Americans, if I'm making a pop run, I'll just go farm foods. If I'm passing farm foods at the time,
I think for us farm foods is when the freezer's a bit low because they do a lot of stuff we like for.
Yeah, no, but other people do farm foods. I just mainly go if I'm going for my drinks because obviously we have drink when we're recording and streaming and shit. It's a case of if I'm passing farm foods, I'll nip in and grab some.
I say, yeah, we tend to go because what we tend to use it for a lot is they do like the good big bags of like breaded chicken and that.
They're nice.
That you just sit in the freezer and if you want one, boom, 10 minutes in the air fryer, it's done. You know what I mean? They're great. So we wait till the freezer's fairly low. I'm currently dancing with the street lights and it's not going well. I've got an AI car tied up in this very little jig.
But
go on, you go. You go.
Yeah, let's try not to break the traffic. I remember the trouble we had with it last time.
I can't get far enough away from him for it to trigger him to actually move. But at the moment he's like totally Austin Powers to me.
Great. But yeah, no, it's just a case if I'm passing, I'll grab some just because I like to keep stocked up because of the fact that half the time when I go, I literally if I'm getting bottles, sometimes on the off chance, like the other day when I went and I had to get some more crate, I had to get the cans as well because they'd run out. They'd only had 2 bottles out. They only had 2 bottles on the shelf.
Now you see the thing is I don't tend to buy bottles, I tend to buy cans.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
just a personal thing that I think I said to you before, because the way I look at it, at least you're only opening a can.
I know, but it's the fact that do you know how many I bought them 3 things of cans.
Yes.
Guess how many cans
You've gone through 2 of them.
Guess how many cans I've got left?
18.
I've got exactly 3 cans out of my first lot.
Bloody hell.
Left. This is why I don't like cans as much, because I know I can just drink them and drink them and drink them. Ooh. Still with me over there?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Okay. Yeah, I just got
That was the potatoes.
Ah, that's what the massive ping was all about then.
That was the potatoes.
376,000. Oh, heck. There's your soup factory. Jeez.
Yeah, well, after you sold the potatoes, so it's kind of redundant.
Yeah, well, you still got the red beets, but you need that.
Yeah, but they can go into the canning factory.
Yeah, but is it chomping through them though? That's the thing. Is it actually chomping through the canning factory, chomping through them? Because the thing it seems to be chomping through the most in that can.
It's got space for 20,000 litres.
My point exactly. Fuck.
I hope you like beetroot, because we have plenty of it to go at.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, what the fuck was I saying?
About how you're...
No, rice.
Rice, baby.
The canning factory is pummeling our rice. We can't grow rice fast enough.
I don't know why, but I think pummeling our rice would be a great t-shirt.
You'd have to add it to the list.
I'm not sure how you would design it, but there's something about the phrase pummeling our rice.
I know how I would design it. rice. You'd have a bowl of rice and a fist. 2 fists, sort of pummeling the rice.
It's just the way you
Copyright,
said that, pummeling our... Just the way you said pummeling our rice. Just tickled me.
Yeah, but you could do it. I could do it. It wouldn't...
Ah, no, not that you could.
I just need it down on the list, because otherwise I'll forget it. I really should have the list open sometime, shouldn't I? I usually do. Yeah, but that's the thing, where the rice is just getting almost fast. We can't grow it fast enough. I think that's why we talked about...
That's why we talked about doing a gigantic
doing a bigger
field.
paddy field.
Which is still not out the realm of reason. I mean, in theory.
Yeah, but I don't
Let me
remember...
work on that.
I can't remember what field we talked about.
Well, we joked about all of field 2, which I think was, for me, certainly was only ever a joke.
Yeah, it's overkill. Not gonna lie.
But what I'm thinking is we use part of like field 1 and 2.
What, you're gonna split them again?
No, I'm thinking you join them together, but maybe say along the bottom of them you make a quite long paddy field. You know, you only come up maybe a quarter of what's there, so you end up with a massive crop field. Obviously stick a lane in between. And then you just have, probably would be no wider than field 9, but would just be the full length.
Because technically, what would it be worth then scrapping this little 1x4?
I wouldn't scrap the 1x4, I'd maybe scrap the 1x8, because the 1x4, you couldn't really cut into any of the other fields in a way that would make sense.
Yeah, but you wouldn't put it into the field, you'd just put that into space
Just
for us.
Well, that could be where like the sheep pen you were talking about could go, I suppose.
Because what we use, because that's the only other paddy field we have in it, is that one.
No, there's one at the bottom of 8.
No, we keep 8. Keep 8. Because 8's a good, quite a good size. But, like we say, we need a bit. 4 and 8 are just not cutting. We could, like I say, we could make the 1x4 redundant and do your cut 2 together, 2 and 1 together. You do your idea with the rice paddy thing, and then we have try and get a bigger rice paddy there that can supply with the one.
Yeah, let me finish what I'm doing here and I'll start working on it, because I do have an idea for that.
Yeah, I'm not rushing you. I'm just right
like
now. That's just my ideas, because that's my sort of thoughts on it. Because
I actually like where you're going with that, and then where that paddy field is could be a good sheep pen or something like that.
You could have animals there, just because if you think about it now we know how much the canning factory is actually chomping through the rice, or pummeling the rice.
That would be our priority more than maybe. I mean, these red bees might just be straight sold then, because, like I say, I don't know.
I mean, top it up.
Canning factory, yeah, and then what doesn't go in there.
And then what doesn't go,
unfortunately,
get rid.
I don't think there's a silo available that'll do it, because I remember early to older FS games, stuff like sugar beets, you just dump into like open pits, didn't you?
I have no idea.
You remember back onto was it Sodnoska? Had that potato and that sugar beet barn.
Oh yeah, you used to just dump them in the barns.
And then it had like a conveyor to reload them into trailers for you.
Yeah.
So I think that's how you're sort of supposed to do.
Did they ever bring that back for 25?
I think it's been back as an unofficial mod. I think it's ever come back as a like giant.
Oh, did they not do like what they did with Silver Run and stuff?
No, don't forget though, Silver Run was
DLC.
so, no, not only that, Silver Run was also from Sudnovka was back from, was it 19 or was it 70?
I can't remember because I did. Yeah, good question.
I just have in my head that I actually came from 70. In which case, I mean, Giants, while they do like to bring back some classic maps, it tends to only be one generation back.
Which is kind of a shame
Because-
because there was some fucking good maps back then.
Oh yeah, it tends to be the modders that if you bring back the older one.
Yeah, because Sovnoska,
Sudnovka, yeah.
I actually really enjoyed, and I would, if I could, if it was about, I could. There's a potential there for me to probably.
You check mod. You check my mod up. It could be on there, but say it will be as a fan made one. It wouldn't be as a official Giants.
I'd have to have a look. I'm just kind of itching a little bit at
Yeah.
a possibility of like what you're doing Riverbend
I'm enjoying that a lot. Like I say.
sort of thing.
I also realise I've signed out. I shouldn't be surprised that like
Oh,
the potatoes
for
are going to be a shit ton of money.
Fuck's sake.
What have you done?
Combine's having a sleep.
You managed to roll the combine.
Oh.
I was going to say I shouldn't be surprised that like these things are making a ton of money when you also destroyed me using sugar beets in the competitive series.
Yeah.
And it was that sugar beet field that did it for you.
Yep. No, what? So, guys, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to okay, that's something. What's going on here? What I'm trying to do is I was trying to reset the hitch on the trailer. I couldn't get the combine to connect. Now, I think something's gone wrong.
I think the hitch is often further in than you first expect. That's what she said.
No. Have you actually come over here and had a look?
No, yeah. Not quite yet. I was just finishing, right, the red beets are done. 346,000 litres.
So, ow. So what is happening? Okay. I kind of... Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second. Well, you've managed to flip the trailer back over.
The combine got stuck in the thing because of the steps. The hitch wasn't... I wasn't able to get the hitch connected. Because as you can see, it gets really funny with it.
It's because the header's like pretty much the full length of the trailer.
Like that, it's just kicked. You've just kicked it out again. The trailer. You kick the header out. There you go. Which. And what I'd done is, as I was moving to try and realign the hitch, literally just chucked the fucking combine on it. Picked it up, picked the trailer up, and the combine went on the side. And then as I got out, the step moves, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the step had got wedged in the trailer, and
God. You muppet.
yeah. Right. So this barley is going.
Shove it in the silo for now if you want.
Ah, okay. I
You can
didn't
move
know.
it out later. No, I'm just thinking. I think the grain mill's going to be the obvious choice, but if we stick it in a silo, then we can just move it up there.
Yeah.
I'm taking these red beets to the same selling point as the potatoes because it's.
Are you topping up there?
I'll go by the canning factory and see what I'll take first, but I don't think it'll take a lot.
I was gonna say you might want to top it up because
I love how I'm driving this massive bee harvester, and I'm actually not going to send the bee harvester back either because I'm still hoping one of these contracts appears.
no, it's fine.
Now we can afford to keep it till the end of the day. As long as we don't leave it running and put hours on it, it won't actually cost us anything.
It depends if a contract reappears.
Well, if one does, then we're ready, you know what I mean?
Why did...
Some difficulties there.
Yeah. No. Why did I park the harvester up? I need the harvester. Because I need it to go on... I might as well get that...
Harvest some rice.
Yeah, because if we're getting rid of that one... Yeah, fucking... chicken barn.
Well, like I say, once I've finished what I'm doing here, I will make a start on them fields. And I have an idea.
I was going to say... I'm sure there was a line where once you have them sort of ideas, insurance companies go bankrupt. I can't remember what film that is from.
Top of my head, I don't know.
It is a line from a film. I can't remember what film. Yeah, I just...
Oh, you said that like William Shatner. It is a line from a film,
Oh, God.
but I can't remember.
That's the last person I want to be sounding like.
The Klingons are on the starboard bow.
There is something on the wing.
Ow. There's something on the wing. Yeah, that's the one.
That's an Ace Ventura.
I know it is. He fits her.
Yeah, but he does it. What's it from? Is it Airplane?
No, it's not from it's not from Airplane. It was from like, I don't know, Passenger 57 or something like that.
Have you ever noticed this, David? By the farm, there's an odd floating wire.
No, I can't say I have noticed that.
I was going to say, if you get a chance to jump to the harvester quickly.
1 second.
Part of the electric.
Oh yeah. I deleted a building that was here.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair
So I bet
enough.
the building had a power connection. I sold a building and put that water thing there.
Okay.
It was like a barn, but not one you could open and go into now. I think I've said before, it always annoys me when you got buildings on your farms you can't access.
Yeah, I don't get why. I
Yeah, I
get
don't-
Giants are trying to make the map more.
Yeah, but it can be difficult to give us at least a barn with an animated door.
No.
Even if you just like walking, it doesn't have to be big enough to store anything in.
Yeah, but they just.
But anytime you get a farm and there's a building on your land that you cannot access, it just annoys me.
Yeah, but
It's like in real life, if that was on my land and the door was stuck, I'd kick the fucker open, you know?
yeah. But it's just. It's non. Yeah, no. I just don't.
That was the red beat.
Nice.
We're going to go crop on money today at least.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you doing potatoes, but.
Well, like, yeah,
it's the extra gear.
Well, he'd be renting one of these and he'd be... The thing is, I think all the potato planters are quite small working with. It'd be something I would definitely do off recording.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because I think it would be like an entire night session that we'd have to spend just plodding around. But I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take this bee harvester back to the shop. I'm gonna leave it there, not return it just yet.
Yeah.
Because if another contract does turn up that it can do,
It was like, unfortunately, it wasn't cheating, but I had to spend. If you remember, because I don't know if we had the Colossus at this point, but I had to do that sugar beet field, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I had to do it off the competitive
Yeah,
multiplayer side because
we
it was
did.
gonna take that long.
Well, I was doing it on Zalonka one. I was replanting the fields off stream
Yeah.
because it was literally like 3 or 4 hours. Because at the time, the biggest veg planter was 3 meters, and we were working on such a scale by that point.
That shitty little fucking one that you had to put the extra tank on the front.
But yeah, I still do that now. We now have one with the 6 meter, but I still pull extra tank because the 6 meter has a capacity of 32 liters of seeds,
which is
nothing.
Yeah, but I don't understand. This is the thing, because you get farmers and probably.
You know what? I've just had a really crazy idea.
Definitely, when you get crazy ideas, insurance company's gonna go bankrupt.
I've had a really crazy idea.
Okay, to share?
We have enough money to buy Field 7. And based on what Field 2 gave us...
Oh, yes.
It's potatoes again.
Oh. Do it.
You know what I mean?
Do it. Yeah, do it.
I don't know if we'll fully make back what it cost us, I will say that.
Oh, I bet.
But we've got
I bloody bet you would.
I'm going to need to re-rent the potato header because I sent that back because I'm an idiot.
I did far.
But the headers are two. The headers are £2 grand to rent.
Guess
What's
what?
up? What?